Notification. Now broadcasting.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all the right notes. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Georgia Bulldogs taking on a team looking for its first win, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability. He can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like he is that guy outside that they can trust.
There he goes. The 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Georgia. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game, create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sideline all juiced up.
And he didn't make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside the spot. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience when his quarterback returned the football where he got sacked. Just not a good day at all.
Well, the defense was able to rattle. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it, his eyes came down, he started floating the ball in the middle of the field, putting it into trouble, and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into the rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to
get off there, dog.
Process. So he got hit early, and he got hit after last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Mims. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's what they wanted anyway. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one now, back to work with it, 7-9 lead. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, after ripping off big time on his opening carry, a negative play this time. This is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pick up there as they have it up to the 44 for the first down.
That receiver found the space in the zone coverage, and his defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
Yeah, we'll watch
It's
the
Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about handing that puppy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. A short game there.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. A lot of touchdowns on the opening drive. They're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, and that was just a bad play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew he wanted to go with it. The only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the throw.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out of the first down with the play fake. Going deep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again. Here comes that Commodore offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start, and he can put something together on this drive. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw, it's Mims. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way to get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board, and they're really going, and now right back to work. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
This is what it was, dog.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give on the inside.
Here we go.
They can rely on this guy. They've got solid yardage when they need it. He's out to 43. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Smashes through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pick up there in this offense is stealing it.
And man coverage, when they get up in their face and make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction, and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. hit hard just as he released it on first down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy.
Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Dogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped and it'll be first down. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. You got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake down the throw. Under fire. Skips away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of it. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, they incomplete. Just get what you can get and make this next down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Mims. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this already up 21-0. The gift to the right. And maybe he'll get back in the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down, Neighbors back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job, dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing, just kind of takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything.
Quick completion on the out route. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. The offense really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, you see that they're taking the shot. I think the thought process is, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting a run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you need. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play. And that's just
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia.
You talk about going on the road and making a state 27-0. Hostile environment. Dang, you talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down. Looking for more. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air. It's Mims. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to...
There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Oh, what a cut! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mims. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The toss sweep to the right. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Marshall. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Mims. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Finds his big tight end, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
They'll try the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Back to pass, it's Mims. Quick strike complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best play.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
How about this defense? Getting to the quarterback in back-to-back plays. You want to pressure the quarterback. If you get him on the ground, it's gravy. Nice job. 2 sacks in a row, bringing up a 3rd and long situation.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff. It's out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Commodores will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. They stop him short of the marker, and over on downs. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Finds his tight end. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out. Frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 35. There he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! Once he got some room, it was over. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First and goal, Georgia.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. To start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Snags it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards... I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be. As he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield, it's Ingram. Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level...
He's got it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Returner is tackled down at his 23, and your Vanderbilt Commodores will take over.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Defense might bring the house here. Now the play fake. He wants a big play here late. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. It's complete to the left. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy.
He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it, and the offense should be able to run out the clock. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Looking for a man. It's Ingram. Bringing the heat. It's complete. Still, and another broken tackle. Flying out to the left. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.